So, Michael, how do you make getting clients look so effortless? If you are a fitness coach or if you work with clients on a physical basis, this video is going to give you 2 simple and specific tips that you can go ahead and implement directly into your fitness business, which I can almost guarantee will bring you new clients by the end of the week if you go ahead and follow it down to the T. I'm so confident on that. I'm actually backed up by 7 years of experience using this approach. I almost remember the first day of walking into the gym. It was the most daunting task ever imaginable because I walked in and then I was wondering what was I going to do to actually attract new clients. And why? Because I studied. I had a degree in fitness, but the one thing that they failed to teach me was how to run my business. So I walked up to a few people. I asked them if they'd like to sign up for my services, if they'd like a complimentary session, and every single one of them said no. I had to think of an innovative way to be able to get people to come through to me instead of me having to waste my time walking through to each and every single individual. So in the very beginning, these 2 tips served me in the long run, and I've implemented them throughout my life over the last 7 years to be able to attract new clients, but more than just clients, friends as well. Tip number 1, give massive value first. Don't ever ask people to sign up for something. Instead, offer them free help. I'll give you a quick example. If you see someone doing the bench press incorrectly, if you genuinely feel that if you gave them a specific tip, this would change their bench press completely, then all you go ahead and do is give them that tip, make them feel the difference, feel what it's like to have you in their life, and then walk away. It's as simple as that. But here comes the follow-up, right? Which is tip number 2. You have to be able to follow up with them. So you don't do it immediately. In fact, you could do it 1 to 3 days later. When you see that person again in the gym, all you need to go ahead and do is ask that person, hey, how was the tip I gave you? How did your chest feel? And here's the cool thing behind this. If you genuinely knew what you were doing and you genuinely made an impact in that person's life, they'll immediately tell you that that tip was game-changing. And now it's your chance to actually move forward. So now what you go ahead and do and say something like, hey, if you'd like, I could actually go through an entire workout with you where I give you a tremendous amount of value. I'll show you different tips and tricks to be able to do exercises in such a way that you'll feel it like you've never felt it before, because you already provided value first, and because that value actually had a difference in that person's life, they'll be so inclined to say yes that almost immediately they'll ask you when can they come through. And then you actually go ahead and implement a complimentary session with that person. At the very end of that session, all you need to do is just ask to follow up again, because again, you've provided value, you've delayed the ask. So now when you do ask for something, it's the biggest rule of reciprocity. They are going to be more likely to say yes. Now you say, hey, what would it look like if you were to take me up for the month and let's see how we can push your body to the absolute maximum potential? They are probably going to say yes. They're not even going to ask about the money because they already know that what you are offering is going to work. So this is the simplest 2 steps you could go ahead and implement in your fitness business to get clients by the end of this week, provided you implement it correctly. Drop me a comment and let me know how many clients you have signed up using these tips, and be sure to hit on that subscribe button because I'll be dropping more valuable content bombs and tips and tricks you could go ahead and use to scale your fitness business to a minimum of $10,000 per month. See you guys in the next video.